Hey, what is up guys, it is King Alpha here and welcome back everyone to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new melee weapon that was added into Cold War yesterday, the Mace. Now, honestly, I'm sorry, but I had to make this video. I feel like a lot of people are not giving this melee weapon enough respect. I've been watching videos on people review the new Mace and they're saying it's middle of the pack, and honestly, I completely disagree. I feel like people are comparing it too much to the E-tool and they're looking bad upon all the other melee weapons. Now, yes, okay, let's get this out of the way. By no means am I saying this is the brand new best melee weapon in the game, right? So definitely E-tool is better. I mean, E-tool is always going to be better. Unless we get something that is faster than the E-tool, then E-tool is always going to be by far the best melee weapon in Cold War. One of the best melee weapons in COD history, to be honest. That thing is a whole nother level. But by far, I am not saying the Mace is the best melee weapon in the game. But I feel like putting it at the lower end of the spectrum is just wrong. I feel like it's completely wrong. The Mace is way better than people think it is. It's way faster than the Sledgehammer, faster than most weapons, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I know some people like the Wakashi. You know, you're gonna say, well, the Wakashi's faster and he's gonna be easier to kill hordes of zombies with. Yes, it's faster, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I personally don't like the Wakashi. And the reason is, you guys know, each melee weapon has different types of attacks, right? We look at the base knife in Cold War. It has a slashing and a stabbing animation. Now, you never want to get the stabbing animation. Anyone that uses melee weapons in this game knows that. You don't want the stabbing animation because that will get you killed when you're trying to kill hordes of zombies. You will lunge into the horde of zombies and you will go down. Even with armor, like if you're in a decent high round, it's a big horde of zombies, you go to kill zombies like Roy is here, you will go down. And again, I'm sorry, I forgot to say this in the beginning, I'm going to be using Royal Sigma's gameplay for this, so a huge shout out to him. Link to his channel will be in the description. But yes, I mean, you'll be lunging and you will go down, right? So certain melees have lunges and some don't have lunges. Now, if we look at the E-tool is the best melee weapon in the game because of how fast it is, and it also doesn't have a stabbing motion or an animation. It only has the fast slashing animation, which is what makes it so good because you don't have to you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about accidentally getting the stabbing animation while you're killing a horde of zombies and you going down. You don't have to worry about that with the E-tool. But with the Wakashi, it does have the stabbing animation. It has it, and you can go down. And again, this is me personally. I do not like the Wakashi. Some people say that it's fast. I disagree. I don't think it's very fast. Yes, it is one of the fastest melee weapons in the game. I mean, come on in. I'm not stupid. I see that it is fast. But again, I don't think that it has enough going for it. It has a decent speed, but overall the Wakashi is kind of slow. And again, people are comparing it too much to the E-tool. Don't look at the speed compared to the E-tool. Look at just the speed of the melee weapon itself, right? Like if there was no E-tool in the game, like the Wakashi was the only melee weapon in the game, you got to look at it that way, right? The speed is decent, and it has two different animations. It has the slicing animation, and then it also has the stabbing animation, which is a bad thing. And it also has like no lunge. The range is terrible on it, so you already have to get very close to the zombies, and that just means you're more likely to get the stabbing animations, which means you're more likely to go down in the end. So that's why, in my opinion, the Wakashi is on the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to melee weapons because of all those different factors, right? People just say, hey, it's fast, it's second best melee weapon in the game. I don't feel like people actually look at all the different like stats. They don't look at all the different things when it comes to a melee weapon. I just feel like people fail to actually see that. So when it comes to the Mace, yes, it is on the slower side, but it's way faster than most of the melee weapons in this game, and its damage is pretty good. Now, pretty much the damage with every single melee weapon in the game is the exact same. Now, it's slightly different when it comes to like different bosses and stuff. You know, like the E-tool is known for like one-shotting it up to like any round, but there's like certain weapons that kind of won't do that. I don't know. Melee weapons in this game are pretty weird at the end of the day. But yes, the mace, it's fast. It's not E-tool or Wakashi fast, but it is fast. It's very fast, but also it has a slight lunge, which is great. Its targeting is amazing, and on top of that, it technically has like a stabbing type animation, but this melee weapon has 4 different animations, right? 4 different ones, and it's great for killing hordes of zombies. Compared to the Wakashi, you would go down less from using the mace for killing hordes of zombies than you would with the Wakashi because of that stabbing animation. This thing is amazing. Compare it up with, as you see here in the gameplay, compare it up with, you know, stuns, decoys, you know, anything like that. You can, you know, pair it up with that, and you've got a great thing going here. And again, I just feel like people fail to see that. The Wakashi, yes, it's fast, but that's kind of the only thing it has going for it. So I feel like it's wrong to put it as second best melee weapon in the game, because again, people just compare it to the E-tool and say, hey, it's fast, kind of close to the E-tool, let's say it's second best in the game. My personal opinion, again, take this with a grain of salt because it's only my personal opinion. Apparently the community kind of disagrees, but in my personal opinion, the mace is the second best melee weapon in the game. It is fast. It has a slight lunge, which is good. You want a slight lunge. It has 4 different animations. They're all good. There's no like super stab. There is the one where you kind of hit them on top of the head, which is a little bit slower, but it's good. Also, you actually run faster with the, not the E-tool. You actually run faster with the mace than most other melee weapons in this game, which is actually something that people kind of look past. You actually run very fast with a mace, all things considered. It's honestly a really good melee weapon. And I feel like a lot of people just look past all of this and just say, hey, E-tool's the best melee weapon in the game. No need to even really worry about the mace, right? Like, hey, we have E-tool, that's all we need, right? But I look at it deeper than that, and I feel like, you know, you guys should as well. So let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. Let's start a conversation down there. I'm honestly super interested to see your opinion and your look on this. You know, let's get talking about it, because I feel like a lot of people, again, like I said, look over the fact of how good it is. You know, a lot of people just straight up compare it to the E-tool, which is kind of unfair because, I mean, nothing is going to beat the E-tool, right? Nothing's going to beat the E-tool. I mean, just at the end of the day, right? So you got to kind of get past the fact that this game has the E-tool in it and look at the melee weapon by itself, right? Because, I mean, that would be unfair to literally every melee weapon in the game if you just straight up compare it to the E-tool. But yes, it has lunge, it has good range, it's fast, it has 4 different animations. There's no, like, there's not really a stabbing animation, which is great. That means you can actually kill hordes of zombies with this thing. And again, put on stuns, put on the frost mine or whatever, frost blast, and you've got something good going for you here. So I highly urge you guys to actually equip this weapon for yourselves and give it a shot. Now, if you haven't unlocked this thing yet, the best way to unlock this thing by far is to launch up Maldur and Toten, progress to the Easter egg a little bit, get to the canister step, get one of the canisters, and sit in the actual room where you get the canister from. Every single round you can pick up essence traps, throw those out, those automatically spawns 3 Tempest. On top of that, you'll continuously get disciples, and you'll constantly get almost said megatons, manglers, because you're actually on that step. So on average, you can get about 7 to 10ish boss kills at a single time, like a single frenzy guard use, and you only need 50, so you can literally unlock this in around 20ish minutes. It's absolutely insane. It is by far the best way to get this, and honestly, I don't know why more people aren't like actually talking about this strategy. Shout out to Lego Unlocked. I got the strategy from him. He made a video on it, and dude, it's absolutely amazing. So if you guys want to unlock this for yourselves, which I honestly highly recommend, like, it's actually like a good melee weapon, give it a shot for yourselves. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And yeah, honestly, second best melee weapon in the game in my opinion. I love it. Like I said, it's got a lot going for it, and I feel like people just look at the E-tool, look at the Mace, and just forget about the Mace. I feel like people don't actually put in the time to test it, look at all the good things that the Mace has going for it, and actually give it a fair rating. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, make sure you guys ding that bell so you don't miss out on any future content. I got a lot of videos coming out today, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.